Today, as you can see, I have a guest with me. She's my best friend of about how many years now? Let's say 16 years. Today, I'm talking about a very sweet topic, myth identity. Myth identity. So I got my friend here today so that she can actually share from her own perspective what she understands by myth identity. Talent, what we see as talent, it may not be necessarily be. It may not be, okay, I can sing, I can, when we were kids, the way the way we interpreted talent as, I can sing, I can dance. I think we actually, our talent was equal to verb. Action things, people actually like interpret talent as this verb, action things. So talent might be something.
When I got to school, my mommy called me 5 times every day. But now she feels like okay, I'm mature and everything. She only calls me once a day, or probably twice. Or she might not even call. Maybe at night she will not send me a text message or anything. But still, this is it. Do not block guidance in your life. Don't say that you don't want them to be monitoring you. Who is that? Talo Marato is no. Who is going to guide you to the right path? So yes, because the thing is, we're not saying that this comparison is not even going to happen at all. But who are those that are going to help you to overcome it? Now, which is going to bring me to this next point, having right circular friends. Maybe can you share your experience with friends? Okay.
Where do I even start?
Start anywhere. Oh.
Okay, thank God for DJ
Kí ni mo ṣe?
Bolaji Adebolaji. She's always there. No, even when we were no longer in the same town, and we didn't have phones. We were still in like JS3.
You know me, I had phone. You that now.
Okay, so I didn't
I
have.
always had phone.
After WAEC, okay, before WAEC, okay, we allowed to have a phone, and it was for a virtual class. So she contacted me, and I'm here now. She contacted me, and I was surprised. Like, I was not, let me say, I was surprised not only because the way she just called that, I mean, she texted me, and the fact that she remembered me, and that even when I was in SS, we started writing essays. It's not that in my letters it was to Adebolaji. I was like, I don't know she was.
Anytime I'm writing letters, is it that to Mabel? Add it to Henry. If it is to a male friend, it is going to be to Henry. If it is to a female friend, it's going to be to Mabel.
So I just knew that relationship was to be. Like, it was meant to be, and she's always encouraging me, even till now. During my school stuff. Who are you?
It is well.
I could find the right sticker. Represent it. Who are you? Like, who are you? Show me shaky. Admission in progress. Like, what's that? Not admitted, but she was trying encouraging me. She was. Thank you.
You're welcome. No shock. That's my own.
No. I would. And I had my friends in secondary school, so these two, we have like common centers. Mary and Joy. Then we have friends that were boys. Friends, no, we're not really close. But they were also there, they were supporting. And they are still there.
Yeah.
And when I entered OED, I don't know, when you are, how should I say, when you are always at the right place, let's say at the right time too. Like naturally you just attract the right friends.
Yeah.
So, the friends I made, they're really good. They're okay. The friends that prioritize right way,
Your
the
growth.
right things, your growth,
Yeah,
education.
that's
They are
just
not the
it.
party kind of friends.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly. So when you know who you are, Krisha, and you are standing on the right path, naturally you just attract the
Good
right friends,
people.
you attract the right
Yeah,
people.
that is
Somebody
just it.
that partly you are seeing me like this, you know the kind of person I am. You can't tell me to be your friend. You are a party person. You dress anyhow. You are indecent. You can't be my friend. Possible. Only work.
Possible.
We
We
don't
don't
have
get
we don't
what.
have the same interest.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So
That's just it.
so I have good friends.
Hmm. I remember when I went for an outreach on my birthday, one student asked me, I spoke about identity too. So one student now asked me that, how can they attract good friends? And now I'm saying it now that you cannot have you cannot have what you are not. Yes, then you can want it, but you cannot have it. That's just it. If you are not a good person, you will not attract good person. That is just it. So I told her that if you are a good person, you have you have principles that you yourself you will never shake it. You attract people like you. If your interests are so things and so things, the people you attract are going to be people like that. So now, attracting good people. During the webinar, I was saying during accountability something, I was telling them that the person that you should have should be someone that is like you. In fact, somebody that when the person hears your dream, the person is even scared. It's not like the person will be like, oh, can we actually achieve this? It's somebody that will be like, no, this dream is very big and we are going to crush it. Somebody that will ask you that, okay, is this thing actually feasible? Okay, let us pick it this way. Let us have it this way, because what you're actually saying is actually a very good idea. But we need to work in this kind of environment that, okay, let us start with this first. As time goes on, we'll do this and do this. Have that kind of person. Have the right circle of friends. That's how you would, if you want to regain your identity, you can't say that, okay, you are cold and then you're having hot friends. Or you can't say that you are hot, you're having cold friends. My dear, everything will just mix together. You will never know where you're standing again. Exactly. When you have the right circle of friends, nobody will be able to sway you and say that, okay, do this, do that tomorrow. In fact, when you have right people in your corner, even their lives will influence yours, and your own life will influence theirs. There is no way. Everything it will just do by osmosis and diffusion. I don't even know how I will say it. But then, if you actually want to regain your identity, you want to have a solid identity, I would say have the right circle of friends and join a community that will help your growth. In this new year, one thing that would actually help people more is joining a community, a growth-oriented community. We have different communities that I'm not even going to be mentioning their names. I belong to communities that have been very pivotal to my growth. In fact, I'm like, if you remove this community from Adebolaji's life, nothing will be left. That is just it, because these people have really helped me, and then I'm surrounded by growth-oriented people, growth enthusiasts. Like everybody wants to grow, so it's not. I'm not in that kind of community where they say, oh, let me just be doing things anyhow. Me too, I want to grow. So that's just it. Everybody will just influence one another. That's just it. Join a community, have the right circle of friends. Okay, Mabel, do you have any other thing to say? Okay. Okay, I'd actually say something that imitation actually leads to limitation. Yes. When oh, the person that was trying to copy my walking steps at the matric was trying to imitate me. I'm less also that person actually broke her leg that day. I'm actually like limited at
limitation.
something. Actually, a limitation, yes. The thing is, when you actually imitate people, you will not be able to maximize your potential to the fullest. You might not even recognize your potential. Yes. So,
Somebody once said, don't be a photocopy. Be
hmm,
the original. Be the original you.
hmm,
Don't be the photocopy.
yeah,
Because we are
just
trying
be
to
you.
be another person. I want to be like Adebolaji. You are just a photocopy of Adebolaji. But
Hmm,
be yourself.
yeah, be
Be
you.
Mabel.
Yes, that's just it. That's just it. Okay, one last thing to the house. One last thing to the house. What else should we talk about?
I think they do good and cry.
Hmm. This one actually I go the long way. This one actually goes the long way. There are times when me personally I don't feel like why can't I even just do what my friends are doing with it? Not sorry, not friends. I don't have bad friends, please. Why can't I just do what these people are doing? But then one thing at the back of my mind will be telling me that if I do this thing, God will use me as scapegoat. The thing is, I see people okay, they do this, they come out, they cash out, they come out. What's the word now? This, they come out free. Should I say free? I don't know. What's that word? Like they come out nice or not. Let me just put it that way. But then I'm like, maybe I should try this thing too. But then I know that hey, God is my single, so I should not just bother. So I think having a deep root in Christ actually helps too. There are times that everything is not actually rosy, and then I'm like, what am I doing? What am I really doing? What am I doing? Is it really aligning with God's will for my life? There are many times that I have to question my purpose. That what I'm even doing here, is it for God? I'm doing it for man. There are so many times that I question that. Why did you even send me here? Who am I? What am I even doing? Am I even getting it all right? And then I just have to go back to his word, and there was this verse I saw, Philippians chapter 2 verse 13, that God is the one working in me, both to his will and to walk according to his good pleasure. Like the day I actually read that verse, like, I was so happy. I was so happy because I was feeling like am I really enough? Am I fit for this? I'm not even perfect. And then when I read that verse, it was telling me that God is still working in me. He's still working in me, both to will and to work according to his good pleasure. So I was like, so God actually derives pleasure in me. Like, so he's even happy with me. Like, hey, I mean, that day you would actually think someone gave me like millions, though. Like, I was just so happy. So I would say that just have a deep root in Christ.
Workmanship.
Mm,
He said, besides the work of a good work,
mm.
which God has ordained and working them. So we are God's workmanship, masterpiece. I love that word.
I love it. In fact, in most of my social media and the first thing you see is masterpiece. Is masterpiece. That's just it.
I claim that word.
We came together.
That I chosen generation,
Sure,
peculiar
yeah.
people, a holy nation, a royal
Royal
priesthood.
priesthood. Èmi nìkan tán.
I feel now. I even picked up and said I'm a royal priestess.
Priesthood. Okay, yeah.
Royal priestess. I'm God's own possession, God's special possession.
Yes.
So when you claim those
Words to yourself. Yeah, I was telling someone that.
I cannot do anyhow.
Yes, you cannot, you want to do anyhow, okay. When I know that, if I do anyhow, I will just receive a angelic slap. So that's just it by the way. I was telling someone that you should, when you were telling me that, that there is this fear in him, and I was telling him that, see, fear is in two ways. there is a psychology meaning of fear, there is a spiritual meaning of fear, and I dissected everything for him and like that. This is not to talk about fear. So I told him everything and I was like, to overcome fear, you have to chase it back to the spirit. Sorry, it is a spirit that you have to chase it back to the pit of hell or wherever it came from. And then I was telling him that you need serious aggressive prayer to chase out the spirit of fear. Because there is nothing to actually be afraid of. But then that fear is actually coming to your mind. So you have to actually aggressive prayer.
Create
Mhm. Exactly. I was telling them, it was even to people, I was telling them the psychological meaning of fear. Like, it wasn't even directed anywhere. Like, that was just my own understanding. And then the spiritual meaning of fear. I told you have to pray aggressive prayer and cast out this spirit of fear, the spirit of hell, and then practice affirmation. Like, now, you want to regain your identity. When you look up any more, I am a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. Yes, practice self-affirmation. And then I was telling you that it's not just about affirmations. You have to do. You have to do. You say you want to change out the spirit of fear, but you're not ready to take risks. As how sometimes you are still scared. You want to regain your identity, but you're not working towards it. You're only saying it. No, now. So I would notice that having a deep root in Christ is actually, in fact, it is the most important out of everything that we've said now. But the thing is, everything that we've actually talked about is they are equally important. Yes, you have to have the right circle of friends. Then stop imitating people. Stop comparing yourself to others. Then joining the community. Yes, that fosters your growth. Yeah. So thank you, Miss Miguel, for this beautiful session. We've learned a lot, and we hope to see more of you. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.